Are you all right, sir?
Where the bathroom?
It's straight down.
Where?
Oh, excuse me.
To the mob. Welcome to the mob.
What's good, YouTube? Double M me Bob back with another video today. Today we got Joey Diaz fart story. Now, the last story we heard from Joey was him dumping a gallon of his special sauce in a disabled woman's mouth. So, you don't remember that?
The one-legged story?
When he was delivering Chinese food and he found her hot and he dumped his shit all in her mouth?
He said he put a finger in the pussy.
I didn't know that's how that story went, bro.
Bro, he delivered the food.
God,
he
was
always
banging her at the door, bro.
Yeah, he always found her attractive or whatever in some weird way. And they lost connection. He didn't never see her again. And then he was delivering food for the Chinese spot. When he delivered his food, when he delivered her food, it was her. And he got down with the get down. You don't remember that?
I thought he took a drug test. The one leg lady worked at the
Yes,
gym.
that's the same lady, but he didn't hit her then. He was just that's when he was putting the pool cleaner and shit on and burnt himself.
Right.
But then after he lost connection, after he was done with the office, he delivered her food because he was working for the Chinese spot.
I forgot that part.
He said, yeah, she was hot and ready.
But yeah, but I don't know what he talked about when he fought. Maybe he farted on somebody, maybe he shitted himself, I don't know.
Y'all what? Oh, I forgot. Y'all watched that.
What?
Joey, he talk a lot about his farts on this show.
No.
No, I don't.
And every single one is funny, bro. Every single one. I ain't seen this one. I don't remember.
How do you have legendary farts?
Nah, Joey be wildin'. Like,
As we all know.
in the middle of their interview, he just be like busting them, bro.
That's hey. Are y'all ready to get into this, bro? Because that's crazy, bro. Hey, bro, if we ever start a podcast and one of you niggas start busting ass, bro, you gotta get out, bro. You gotta get out, bro. Like, no lie, bro. You gotta get out, bro.
Joey is crazy.
I'm about to start it, bro.
Because they're not getting fucked, and they don't want their friend to get fucked.
Right.
And so they use reverse psychology on you. You're an amazing guy.
I got an amazing guy credit.
I hope you wait forever.
That's so cool that you left.
Not even when you get married. Tell her when you get married, you love her so much. You're gonna have sex after you're married.
Never.
Because it's not about that.
Right.
It's about real love.
Yeah,
Like
well-
Twilight love.
If I had bowels that were intact, it would have been a different story that night. But
Bowels?
Bowels?
Oh,
My
bowels. Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, there's a time when you know that it's... And the sensitivity of your inner asshole region is amazing.
It is. It knows.
Especially when you go to seep out a fart. Right? When you're like about to cut a fart and then all of a sudden alarms start going off. You're like, oh no! Snap shut. Jesus, what is this?
We were having this debate yesterday about why are they sometimes hot? Like, why is it hot? And then why do you know that hot's gonna smell bad? But is that what it is solely?
Imagine.
I don't know. I remember I was telling you guys that one time my freshman year I didn't take a shit for a week and a half. I was addicted to steak. I was American cheese and a ride of French fries.
Wait a minute.
Listen to me.
How long is that? 10 days?
That's a long time, man.
When I was
How
a
are you
freshman,
alive?
I played freshman ball and we were playing Patterson Eastside. That's just a jungle of a school. Like, you gotta be careful when you go in there. And we went there to play the Christmas tournament.
Wait, what kind of ball are we talking about?
I had taken a shit for like 10 days. I was backed up something. I took acid, something fucked my stomach up. I didn't tell nobody. In those days, I was really scared of doctors. I wouldn't say shit to nobody. And on the way home, we got on the bus. And while we were waiting there, my stomach started hurting. And I said, Jesus Christ, I don't know if I'm gonna shit myself or fart, but let me just take a chance.
Good move.
And I blew this fart, Joe Rogan. That was so bad. Right? We were on a bus and people started running, those school buses. People started running to the windows, right? To swing down the bus window. But here's what gets better. I farted again. And the teachers were going, oh my God, he's changing flavors. But the worst thing was, The cheerleaders were crying. That's how bad it smelled. They were sitting in front of the bus going,
Wait a minute, he's changing flavor.
One of the teachers yelled out, "Oh my God, he's changing flavors." That's how bad these farts was.
That's your next t-shirt. Oh my God, he's changing flavors.
The whole bus though. I'll never forget looking at the cheerleaders and they were like, "Oh my God, we've never smelled nothing like this before." It was fucking god awful.
I wrote a blog about one of Joey's farts once.
Is that on a plane?
Yes.
I think I read that.
It's called Happy Pills. And it was, I was thinking about, I was looking at this ad. It's this ad for antidepressants.
Oh my God.
You know, it's some girl dancing around a field of wheat and shit. You know those ads.
Yeah.
And
Sounds good.
I was just thinking about like what, you know, what depresses people and how crazy pills are and how crazy. Oh, it's still up there. You can still find it. Anyway, at the end of this is a really like me. We're both of us are barbecued. I don't know what the fuck. What do we eat? Edibles? Some sort of
It was
edibles?
in the beginning, lollipops.
Yeah.
It was way in the beginning of
We were crucified.
And Rogan was asleep.
Yeah.
He was going in and out, but he wrote on the blog, and I don't even have to look at it, that the fart was strong. He's lucky I farted because it was a lot better than the Antonio Banderas movie he was watching. Something to do with an Antonio Banderas movie.
I don't remember what it
I don't
was.
remember what it was.
But I do remember the lady behind you. I will never forget hearing her over the earphones.
Yeah.
I hear, "Oh my God!"
I looked at Joey's
With a pounding sound in my iPod, I hear a woman in the row behind us cry out, "Oh my God!" I look over at Joey and he smiles. There's your fucking happy pill right there.
And you're right, Antonio Banderas. That's right.
Told you.
Oh, what was it?
That's so trying.
Teach how to salsa.
That's what I was watching. I was watching a terrible movie.
Terrible. We both were.
And Joey farted the fart of all farts.
Oh man. Do you remember, by the
Push you
way?
off the seat. You ever had those parts on the plane where you actually feel your leg? It's like you're in one of those chairs. When you're in a plane and it's going to go down, what's the button you push to throw you off
The
the
ejector
plane?
seat.
That's what it was. It like ejected me a little bit. Oh my God, it was terrible.
Hey,
But
Bo.
another time I used to take the #1 bus from Jersey City to North Bergen to the high school. And we were on the bus one morning, kids, and there was a guy reading a paper. I could live to be 100 and never forget this. Reading the Daily News, and he had a connector of drool from his lip to the Daily News, and there was a pub. He was on heroin. They would go to Jersey City in those days and get methadone, so they would take the bus up north with us. So I'm sitting there, he's passed the fuck out, and the drool is connected to the Daily News, and there's gotta be just 6 inches of bubble. This guy's been passed out for 20 minutes. I point my ass at him. I'm not sitting behind him. I'm sitting across from him.
Yeah.
And I lift up my hips a little bit. And I kept my asshole just pointing at him. And even if it wasn't pointing at him, it would ricochet off the chair and go straight into his mouth. He's sitting there. I let the fart go out. I could live to be 80. He lifted his eyes like this first, right? Like this first, and he wiped his mouth. And he's like, "Man, who the fuck farted?" He goes, like someone up somebody's ass and died. And me and my little buddies were like, what, the 7th grade?
Yeah.
We're fucking giggling. He's like, I should beat the fuck out of whoever farted on this motherfucker.
Oh my God.
Fantastic.
Your farts think so bad they want to fight you.
This is why I hate people. This is why I hate when I read posts.
You gotta give me a second.
This is the reason why I hate when I read posts. People going, "Are you sick and tired of blue comedy? Well, come down to the Stanford Theater Friday night and listen to intelligent comedy. They call it thought-provoking."
What's the Barilla secret to perfect pasta? A custom blend of grains that cooks perfectly al dente every time.
Oh, that's it.
God, bro. I love Joey so much, bro.
Do y'all have anything else to say about this.
Someone in my ass.
He said even if it wasn't directly faced at him, it'll ricochet off the floor and go into his mouth. He said, "Who the fuck farted?"
Lifting your thigh, bro, to get, bro, to aim your cheeks at somebody.
Oh, that's wild. Then he said he farted on the plane, bro, and that shit lifted him up, bro.
No,
That's the
worst
worst
story was the joint on the school bus.
I farted on the plane before.
No, that should be a crime, bro. That should be.
You got no air circulation,
Bro, I had to, bro.
Nah, bro.
Then I went up and shitted in the plane, bro.
Oh my god,
Bro, my big ass was squished in that motherfucker, bro.
Oh,
Bro, that bathroom's so little, bro.
Oh.
I thought I was gonna get Kevin Harden, bro. Bro.
Nah, bro. Farting on the plane, bro. That should be a crime, bro. That's the worst shit ever, bro. There's nothing you can do,
He
bro.
can't open the window.
There's nothing you can do.
That shit job booth too, I ain't gonna lie.
oh my god.
You crunch together. Nah, bro.
I let that joint out. Then I was like, bro, I got a shit, bro. And you know how you could look on your little screen on the back of the seat or whatever, and then flip through and tell you how long you got. Boy, that bitch flipped and said an hour and 30 minutes. And then we still had to drive from the airport home. I said, I gotta do what I gotta do. I went in there, wrapped that motherfucking airplane toilet up. That bitch was strong too. I can see how his ass got stuck in that bitch. Bruh. And then I did my due. You know, I'm not 100% sure, but you know all the stuff that they suck out, I think it goes into like a little block and they just drop it over fields.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Because I don't see how else you would get the shit out of there. Ain't nobody manually picking that shit up.
What if you driving and like a fucking human turd to slap your motherfucking windshield at 100 miles per hour, leave a crack in your shit.
You know the spot on not a 210, but when you pass in the harbor.
You took one Blue Plains? That's 295.
Yeah, I think that's what that shit is. All that water.
It's a water treatment. Yeah, it's shit there. That's why it smells like that.
Yeah, that shit is. Yeah.
That shit's gross.
Imagine working there.
You roll up your windows, nigga. That shit coming to your evidence.
Dang. Drew said his aunt used to work at Blue Plains.
Shit, hey,
She used to come home
I ain't
stinking.
mad at her.
I mean, I didn't live with her.
Bruh, fuck that. She made that
I was
bread.
about to say, I think that's where her best money was.
Bruh, that money is.
Why she leaves?
I don't remember.
Probably couldn't stand the smell.
She work at the hospital now, so she probably still getting some.
Bruh, that money.
What's your worst fart story? Was that your worst fart story?
Nah. My worst fart story is like worst or most embarrassing.
The worst.
I think embarrassing.
Even though I think it's about probably the same.
Nah, I remember one time. Okay, worse for me because it was kind of embarrassing. I was in class.
The shit in your hand one?
Nah, that's not a fart. That shit. Hey, look, I had to use the bathroom and she wouldn't let me go. I'm gonna keep saying that. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. But no, that wasn't it. The fucking I think I coughed or I sneezed and I farted at the same time. And the girl beside me, bro, I had a crush on her too, bro. I was blown. This is middle school, bro. I was so blown that I did that to my fucking self. I said, but I farted and I sneezed at the same time, bro. And she was like, ugh. And I said, what the fuck you talking about?
You gonna get mad at
She was like, you farted? I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. She She was like, you just sneezed and you farted at the same time. I was like,
Bert farted. Sneeze farted.
I snorted. But no, that's probably.
Dang.
That's probably the.
Mine was in class too, but I did it when we were taking the test. you know, that fella when you know it's gonna be a silent joint.
That shit was.
That joint said. I looked up. You gotta be the one to look up first. I was like this. I said, the dude right beside me. I was like, he looked at me. I was like, "Bro, you farted?" I said, "No, but I said, whole time it was me." Like I said, but it didn't stink though. It didn't stink.
Y'all niggas are terrible.
It didn't stink. No, your joint was crazy. Remember he was sitting right. Hey, pooped up the hole, bro.
No, that's not. You came from the back. You farted back in. And you walked up here. He was like, and then you said that to Dame.
I ain't think that shit followed me.
Because when you sat down, Dame face said,
like,
he said, I'm just saying
that.
I'm not gonna lie though.
I said, what the fuck? That shit moved right over to the ghetto.
I said, what the fuck going on in here, bro? He said, bro, I farted, bro. He said, I farted, bro.
Busting ass mid-stride,
No, Marquise got the wild.
Oh no, Meatball got the wildest one, bro.
He got the wildest one.
Bro, this nigga was at Dame, bro.
What?
He's over at the old house, 575. Bro, this nigga, after we left, was it my birthday?
Yes, bro.
After my birthday, we went to main. Remember that every time we went to main event, right? He rides home with us. He stays over there house with us. And they take his clothes off, getting comfortable and shit. You remember the little little joint you can separate from the chair and shit like that? He was sitting on that watching us play the game in the corner. Tell me why this nigga leans forward and let the ass out, bro. Nigga lean forward and said, I said, look. And then it was like, I didn't even feel that shit coming. I said, you loose booty motherfucker, bro. You loose booty bitch. I said, I didn't feel that shit coming. I said, how the fuck you don't feel a fart coming? That nigga put too much pressure on his stomach.
Hey, yo.
He probably had the shit he was probably too scared to. Shout out to Meatball.
Shout out to Meatball.
Bro, he got watch that one.
He got a couple of
what?
things, bro.
Bert with no shirt and Tom.
Oh yeah, you got to put that on the list.
Well, anyway.
Yeah, but that's all our story. That's all our stories for Fart Story. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications when we drop videos. And until next time.
To the mob.